I ate, asshole. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, it's just, I had the injury to my left arm. I realized that carrying a little extra body fat may help this arm heal better. You know, if I'm all lean and ripped up, you know, maybe that's an excuse. Maybe I just wanted to eat. You know, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I think right now I'm very, very focused. You know, I am seriously pursuing being the strongest version of me that I can be. And I believe that's going to mean being this weight and or heavier for the next year or two. And that's, you know, Dennis, you know, we're serious about this. You know, Richard Lupke's has trained for 30 years. He's one of the strong, he may be the strongest arm wrestler out there. He just doesn't know how to use it, you know, like the rest of us. You know, he's just relied on brute strength for so long that he actually sometimes puts his power is used against him sometimes, you know. I mean, me beating Dennis, I think, to a degree, you know, showed people that, hey, you know, and one thing was on YouTube, I'm watching a video on YouTube, and one guy goes, hell, what's wrong with Dennis? You know, he lost to Michael Todd of all people, you know, I mean, and I knew I was going to get that, you know, and I was telling you earlier that there's still 50 Europeans out there that think they can beat me. Because I didn't, you know, it wasn't that I beat Dennis dominatingly. I just stopped him and brought him back and was able to win. And every other arm wrestler in the world thinks if I get Michael Todd there, I'll beat him, you know.
Hell, I've even thought that before.
Huh? Yeah, there's a lot of us. I mean,
I'm just kidding.
Everybody says, okay, if I got Michael Todd, you just don't know how to pin him. And I think somebody made that post. He didn't know how to finish me. It's hard to finish me. If I stop the match, you're not just beating me. It's all hard for me. You know, how do you train? Yeah, I train a more endurance-based type workout. But I think that's just a little part of it. You know, when that match stops, that's when the monster takes over me. I mean, there really is two me's. There's a guy off the table and the guy, when that match stops, man, I'm crazy and I'm gonna win, and it's all heart, and you gotta want it more, man.
Is this the best Michael Todd right now?
I am the strongest arm wrestler I've ever been in my life right now. And I'm not as strong as I'm gonna be.
You're gonna stay heavy, you're gonna start taking out guys.
This is me until I'm the man.
Who is immediately in front of you on your target deck? Who do you want matchups with, like, within the next 6 months to a year?
The second I got off the stage on Saturday in my second place trophy, I told Neil Pickup the only person I want to arm wrestle is Dennis Plinkoff. That's the only person I care to beat, because I want to prove that was not a fluke. You know, he beat me twice on Saturday. Oh, he was just tired on Friday. What? Let's do this. I'll pull that dude 6 rounds right now, today, and I think I can win. He may think he can win, but I think I can win, and that's no bullshit. I'm not trying to convince anybody. I believe I can beat that man. Now, is he the next person I'm going to pull? I mean, I got offered 3 days ago to pull Richard Lupke's in 7 weeks. Got a lot of respect for Richard Lupke's. Would be a great win in my mind. You know, I don't think Richard gets as much credit from some people as he should, because you know Devin beat him, or you know Travis was able to get him that one match in the UAL. Richard Lupke's is a very strong man. You know, I'm not sure I could beat Richard in a tournament. I think over 6 rounds it tends to be in my favor more. I think I can stop him somewhere in the match. And all I got to do is take the steam off of him a bit, you know. And I think it's also in my opponent's mind. Not only does it build confidence for me, when my opponent gets stopped, they're like, oh, shit. Because they know I'm serious. I'm not quitting, you know. But yeah, you know, according to Egan's rankings, you got Devin Lair at number 1, Jerry Caderet number 2, Dennis Plinkoff number 3, Pushkar 4, Razink's 5, and I'm 6 currently. Now, you don't see Ron Bath in that top 10 anywhere. I would love to pull Ron Bath. That man has kicked my ass for years. I don't think he'd do it right now. I said that to him in 2006. He beat me then too. I'm stronger now than I was then. I mean, I think I'm different. I think I'm a different puller now. Matches that used to be bad matches for me, I don't necessarily think are bad matches for me anymore. I would like to pull John healthy. I feel confident pulling John right now. I'd love to pull Jerry Caderet, because I will go straight into power. I'll pound in there with complete disregard for my arm and go straight into a hook with him. Shoulder to shoulder. I'd love to pull Jerry Caderet. My ultimate goal is Devin. I think the match that goes down in the history books as the most amazing, most heart, most everything match will be if I can get 20% stronger and meet Devin on the table. Because I think the true test of, you know, which one of us warriors want it most, if I can make him work, that's a match that will Everybody, non-arm, fuck, everybody's gonna want to see that match. It'll have the most hits on YouTube. That'll be the match right there. Because I believe that once that match stops and he's working just as hard as me, it'll be the hardest match of his life. It'll be the hardest match of my life. And I look forward to that day. And I think I'm 6 months away. Maybe 9, but I don't want that match until I feel that I'm 100% ready for it. But I want everybody that's below him. I'll pull anybody you put in front of me right now.
I think it goes almost without saying that your endurance is as good as anyone, including Devin's, in the arm wrestling world. The two of you guys have the best endurance. That's one thing you're not concerned about. You're still training your endurance as well as your strength, right?
Yeah, always.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I want to be as strong as I possibly can be, but strength to me only matters if it's functional strength. I don't want to be strong just here. I want to be strong everywhere, and I want to be strong all day. You know, I work out in a way and I train in a way that I maintain a certain level of strength for an extended period of time. You know, arm wrestling is going to professional format arm wrestling, or my future of arm wrestling.
Supermatch format.
Yeah, 6 rounds, 1-on-1, and you know, Ian Terzio, you got the second best endurance in the world. Devin Larry, you know, Devin is the man. You know, and we've seen him stay on tables 5-6 hours and never lose a match. My only concept on that is I think Devin is the man when he's pulling people that he doesn't have to exert all of his strength on. You know, if he's at 70% of his max, I think that man can go longer than anybody ever. I don't know if we've ever seen Devin at 100% of his maximum in a dog fight and have to pull. I mean, yeah, he's done it in the past, but the new Devin, we haven't really seen that, you know. The Devin that's crushing people. That's the one that I want to get at his bread line, just taxed out, and let's see what happens. I mean, and I don't even think it's going to be a matter of endurance. I think it's going to be two guys who want to win, who respect each other and will not give up. I don't know what's going to happen, but it's going to be exciting to watch.
It will be fun, and it's true you both do respect each other a lot. I phoned Devin immediately after you beat Saplenkov, and he said right away, I'm going to wear my Michael Todd t-shirt for a month. I'm not even taking it off. He was real happy for you. We were all real happy for you. I think it's safe to say that all of U.S. and Canada were happy. Not that Denis Saplenkov is the enemy. It's just that he's coming into our town, supposed to kill everybody, and you got a piece of him, a big piece of him. And I know I was fucking jacked up. I was happier than hell. So was Devin. All of us guys were. And I just want to say congratulations. Like, that was fucking awesome what you did.
And that's the thing. And that means the word. It really does. And I'll keep cutting you off. I don't mean to. I do have some, you know, it pisses me off sometimes, the freaking YouTube videos and message boards. But the people that mattered called me and told me, you know, congratulations, you know. And that's what's important. I mean, that's cool. You're going to get that. But you know, he came here, I got a piece of him. If I don't pull him between Leon and Nemiroff, I will be in Poland. And I'm going through everybody.
Nice. One other thing I'd like to touch on, your left arm. You broke your left arm, was it Italy? You broke your left arm?
I was in London.
Okay.
And it actually didn't break. It sort of exploded, you know. The medial collateral ligament that connects here just ripped off the bone. The flexor mass part of my forearm rolled up halfway up my forearm, and my elbow dislocated approximately 6 inches. So I was in a complete press against Bortolato, and boom, it ends up on the table behind me. You know, this thing came out, landed over there, and I was like, it's broke, it's broke. You know, I didn't know what busted, but I knew something was not right, you know. You
knew going into that match that your arm wasn't 100%. You had said, I think, to Neil before, to beat me, you're going to have to break my arm. And I think you knew that there was some truth to that. You had heard some ticking in it before. You knew you had some problems in it. Going into that match, did you have any apprehension of it just breaking?
Oh, yeah. The actual injury occurred. The initial injury to my left elbow occurred in my 6th-round match with Yoshi. I had smoked him 5-0, right? In a pretty impressive fashion. Well, then we had some camera difficulties or something. So we take like a 10-minute break. Well, that man's arm recovered 100% in 10 minutes, you know. And I was lackadaisically jumped on him. Boom. And then I came back to roll out to top row, was going to finish him. Boom, he dumps my wrist. Go to the strap. Dive in, strap, pulls out, comes apart. Put the strap on again. Dive in, pulls, comes apart. My arm, I'm flopped, arm's hurting. Put 2 straps on us. There's 9,100 people in the Trafford Center watching this match on 50-foot big screen. Boom. We're here, and I'm literally in this match thinking about giving up. And I don't quit. But I'm like, I've already beat this dude 5 matches. Maybe I'll just lay this one down. And I hear Neil Pickup's voice over the freaking microphone going, there's no possible way Michael Todd can win this match. And I'm like, you son of a bitch.